This low-key might be a hella relatable, y'all. It low-key might grind my gears a little.
Oh, and for dinner, my mom got you chicken. What? Why? 'Cause you're Jewish? Okay, but what does that have to do with ham and Easter? I don't know. It's not kosher, is it?
It's true.
But how am I supposed to know? 'Cause you're Jewish? Oh, well, yeah, but I'm not that Jewish.
Oh, it's gonna be one of those videos. She's like not religious, but like it's something, but like she feels Jewish and like she is Jewish, but like it's not like religious Jewish, but like.
Oh, oops. Oops. And we say this in your name. Or whosever name you pray to. Amen. Amen. Hi, my name is Alyssa, and I am Jewish.
No you're not. You're pasty white with red hair.
Listen, Buster, I may look like a hot and kissable version of Pennywise,
I mean,
but
she looks pretty Jewish.
that doesn't mean I'm not Jewish.
But you don't look Jewish. Your hair isn't curly, your eyes aren't dark.
What do you mean? You're ginger.
No, go on, say it.
Your nose isn't big and hooked over.
Guys, how big's my schnoz? Can we like scale my schnoz from 1 to 10? I low-key think it's hella even. I low-key think I have a really nice, proper, if you can't wear the horns. You see, what's funny is this guy's a YouTuber. He happens to have horns, so that's actually kind of funny.
Correct. I don't look like your typical animated villain character. And I would argue no Jewish person looks like that. Only propaganda looks like that.
Wait,
Yeah,
so
you
does
hear
that
this,
mean...
guys?
I'll let you Google that one. Jewish people can be any skin color, speak any language, and
Yes.
live all over the world,
Yes.
just like Christians, Muslims,
Yes,
Hindus,
yes.
or any religious
Okay,
group.
I'll let her cook
But
a little.
I understand where your confusion is coming from. Jewish people are considered an ethno-religious group of people.
Mm-hmm.
When someone says they're Jewish, they could mean they go to a temple for religious services, they were taught
Is that a third eye? Wait, am I being racist? Wait, no, that looks like another
to speak
eyeball.
Hebrew
Am I
or
missing something?
Yiddish, and they observe Jewish holidays, cultures, and traditions.
And we cut off our
they could
PP.
simply identify with and participate in their Jewish heritage and community in their own secular way. So without the religious stuff.
Pretty much like if your mother's Jewish, you're Jewish, and it doesn't matter how like religious you are, you're always gonna be Jewish.
And there's also a huge gray area in between, because everyone's different. But no matter how they may express themselves, your Jewish friend probably knows the best place in town to get a bagel. And no matter what you think of them and their lifestyle, they are
I saw
still
some Jews at Legoland.
You saw some Jews at Legoland. Did I ever go to Legoland? No, but all my friends got to go when I was younger, and I got really jealous. I never went to Legoland.
Jewish. Which is still confusing, I know. Take it from me. I grew up
Bagels.
Jewish. Emphasis on the ish, though. Once upon a time, my parents both wore yellow to find each other on their first date. A blind date. My mom was Christian, and my dad was Jewish. Well, dad didn't have like a bar mitzvah.
So like, I don't want to break the news to this lovely lady. I don't want to break the news to her. Guys, should I say it? I don't know if I should say it, guys. According to the religion, I'm a rabbi. I know this. I'm a rabbi, damn it. She's technically not, according to the religious standards, Jewish. She is ethnically Jewish. That is a true thing, ethnically, through her dad, but not like according to like the religion. So this title is sort of, you know what? We don't judge. And we Jews were accepting because like the Holocaust, so we're accepting and stuff. So I'll just continue.
You know, that religious coming of age celebration for Jewish kids?
Yeah, me.
The chair thing?
Oh yeah, the
I
chair
did not get the chair thing. By the way, I did not get the chair thing.
thing.
Yeah, my dad didn't do that.
Oh man.
I know,
Same.
right? It looks so fun. Anyway, if I had to guess why, it
My
would
wedding, I will.
probably be as a result of cultural assimilation. Assimilation is where an immigrant or their family lineage is pressured to disregard their heritage and instead adopt the culture,
I ain't
language,
reading all
even
that, bro.
political ideology of the country they've moved to.
Wait, what does it say? Cultural assimilation. Okay, so like they slowly stop being Jewish and stuff.
Usually to blend in and avoid getting targeted.
There you
of
go.
course, this only goes so far. For example,
Yeah, Jews
if
did that
you're
for
an
a bit.
Ethiopian Jew and you have dark skin, you'll be racialized or assumed to just be black when arriving to the United States. Versus if you're a Scandinavian Jew and your skin is pale, you'll be racialized or assumed to just be white. And although my home country of the United States is known as a melting pot of cultures, It's undeniable that how you look will gravely affect how others treat you.
Hey guys, what do I look like? Guys, what does Jewboi look like? What race or ethnicity do I look like? Can you tell? A Redditor? You shut the hell up right now or I'm gonna beat you. Guys, my skin is Jew colored. We've been through this. I look like an Ohioan. I actually do look like an Ohioan, that'll give you.
By this I mean my grandfather, so my dad's dad, was able to have a typical Jewish upbringing. He learned Hebrew, he lit the menorah, he was bar mitzvahed.
He got to do the chair thing?
Yeah, but he was also drafted by the US military to serve in World War II.
Oh, the one with Germany.
Fun fact, when my grandfather served, there was only a priest and a church for Christian religious services, no temples or rabbis for Jews like him. But it was highly encouraged that everyone in the army attend church. So he, a Jewish man, attended Christian church to blend in, to assimilate.
Why didn't he just not go? No one was making him.
Yeah, he gets it.
Sure, no one forced him to go to church. They didn't need to. The social pressure for simply being the only Jewish person in a sea of Christian people during a particularly tumultuous time was all it took.
Haram.
And the vocab word for this is called Christian hegemony. Hegemony?
That is not a word. She's lying to us, guys. That's not a word.
Christian hegemony.
Hegemony. All right.
I'm a Gemini.
And I don't know about you, but if I survived something like that, I'd be hesitant to raise my family outwardly expressing their Jewish heritage. World War II may have ended a long time ago, but those ideologies are still very much alive and active today. But I'll get into that later. Because it's not like this Jewish heritage was hidden from my dad. He always knew he was Jewish. His friends did too. That's how he ended up getting elected as president of his friend's B'nai B'rith chapter.
What the hell is that?
I can't. Yes, you can.
Wait. Did she like just say it weirdly and I don't know what that is?
You're Jewish. Well, yeah, but I don't go to church.
Temple.
Sorry, but still, why
Synagogue?
me? Well, Ethan's flunking math, Mitch is still on the teacher's bad side for flirting with Erica every day in second period, and I'm still grounded for sneaking out. But your record is clean. What about Morty? He's a good kid. He's Catholic.
Morty.
What? Then why is he here?
Morty, we need to chop off the tip.
The only one who can drive, duh. My dad accepted this position at first. After all, he ran unopposed. But he resigned soon after. Because, as he told me, he felt like a fraud. He didn't grow up doing the typical Jewish things like his dad or his friends did. He couldn't even speak Hebrew. And my dad told me this—
What? You know, I'm not fluent in the language of Hebrew, of like speaking it, only like the ancient Hebrew. B'nai B'rith, no, that doesn't make any sense.
Feeling has followed him his whole life. When he and my mom were about to get married, he was scared that marrying a Christian would mean, quote, turning his back on his heritage. So—
I mean, a little. You know what I mean? Just a little, guys. Just a tip.
To honor my dad's heritage, his father said a Jewish prayer in Hebrew to bless their marriage.
That is— I don't know what any of that. I'm not trying to be like disrespectful, but like I don't know what any of that is. He's like saying a Hebrew prayer like at the Christian wedding. Whatever, man.
In addition to the regular American and Christian wedding traditions. It was definitely not orthodox.
That is haram.
Probably not kosher. But if you ask me, I don't think that makes my dad any less Jewish than his dad. And although he had never really been in any kind of religious setting until he met my mom, my dad was open to trying it out. Like I said, my mom was Christian, Lutheran to be exact, which is basically a spinoff of Catholicism because a guy named Mart had 99 problems, but the Pope was not going to be one, baby. He's starting his own church. My dad told me he converted to Lutheranism so my brother and I would be raised.
Wait, hold up. So like the part that was Jewish converted and is now like this, another religion. So what are you exactly? I'm trying to— Martin— okay, calm down, bro. I don't even know.
Under one faith. That way, he could fill in the blanks on our Jewish heritage if we were ever confused.
He's a traitor. And no one's a traitor. They simply have different values.
Tried his best. I'll give him that. But honestly, there were so many holidays and I couldn't keep track, so—
What do you mean? That's guilt, bro.
I just smiled and nodded and ate the little chocolate coins he gave me, and the rest is history.
Wow.
So you could say she's pretty Jewish. So what are the problem with you being— come on, like, show me like, where's the part where like a guy drives by on the street, like yells the K word at you and then like continues on with their day? Where's the part where like, okay, I'm projecting. Guys, I'm projecting. You shouldn't project. It's very, very rude. You might have many problems.
So despite your parents' differences and their upbringing, love really does conquer all.
Yeah.
Haram.
That's
Love
what I
is haram.
thought too, but it's so nice to meet you.
You were the guy driving?
What happened to Aubrey? I liked her. So, yeah.
Oh, guys, I don't think Bubby likes it.
Grandma Cell did not like my mom from the moment they met.
Bubby does not like it. Yo, shout out Bubby. Yo, you know that Bubby got like those core values. Like, did you not marry a nice Jewish woman?
That my mom accidentally spilled apple juice on her floor that night. And the stain never came out, no matter how hard she scrubbed it. And from then on, Grandma Cell took every opportunity to say horrible things to my mother until the day she died.
Yo!
Grandma, I mean. And may she rest in peace.
Bruh.
But also, that's kind of petty. Like, really petty.
Yo, guys, who do we side with?
Didn't make sense.
Do we side with Bubby?
That is, until I started doing my own research on Judaism and my family's heritage.
Okay, she's getting into it.
Sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself. Because how did I go from confirming my faith in the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit at the ripe old age of 11 to lighting my first menorah in 2020?
Wait, hold up. So she's both? Guys, what is this?
Well,
what is she?
It all started when I was doxxed. Doxing is when people find personal and sensitive information about you and publish it with the intent to intimidate, harass, and harm you
don't do that, guys.
or the
That's
people
not fun.
in your life. This happens to a lot of YouTubers, unfortunately. I'm not the only one. And
yeah, I'm just not relevant enough, you know? So her grandfather was kind of Jewish, her dad was Christian, and then he converted, and she converted when she was 11 to Christian, and then 10 years later, she did some Jewish stuff,
This happened to me while I was outside of the U.S. visiting Japan in late 2018.
She looked hella Jewish.
And to say that this was the worst possible time this could happen would be an understatement. Let it be known, I did call the police, but...
She looks extremely Jewish. I don't know what she was saying in the beginning. She looks
they had
really...
never heard of doxing.
Was she kidding? Was she being sarcastic?
Know what I was talking about, and they insinuated I was prank calling them, so nothing was done about it. I couldn't
Skin
file
tone hair, literally, bro. I've seen 50 of these
charges or submit a report. It also took 48 hours for YouTube to not suspend the account, but give them one strike. And here are my emails.
Yo, she got the
I never
receipts.
heard back from them, and it's been years.
Oh yeah, creator support's hell. Just freaking, that's just how it is. You have to deal with it.
So, what does this have to do with me being Jewish? Well, a certain subsection of people who don't like me or my videos, not all Illymation dislikers, just a subsection of them that I hope is small, identify as...
Nazis?
How do I put this?
Nazis?
They don't like how World War II ended.
Nazis! There we go. Neo-Nazis, yeah.
And so, if a Jewish person exists today and is happy or successful, these people think it's because being Jewish is actually a front for being a member of a secret society that controls the banks, the news.
I have no idea what she's talking about. This is just a bunch of propaganda. I don't know what she's talking about. This is crazy. All lies, of course. I know nothing of the sorts, obviously. This is weird.
It was the entertainment industry and anything they could slap a stereotype on, really, because
yeah, that's so
they
weird.
believe Jews are trying to take over the world and they must be stopped.
Yeah, no, that'd be so weird, you know? Like, that'd be so weird if we were... That'd be so weird if we were doing that, bro.
Therefore,
man,
when my YouTube channel took off and all these people found out I had a drop of Jewish blood in me, they felt I was part of a grand conspiracy, and thus I needed to be erased.
Whoa, you know what's crazy? Sometimes I feel like slightly, barely Jewish people get more like the hate crimes than I do. I don't know why. Oh, I'm not asking you to hate crime me. I think a lot of neo-Nazis kind of respect me. I think, because, like, I'm low-key kind of anti-Semitic. Nah, that's a joke. You know, because I could, like, take the jokes. I don't even know. I don't know.
And they still do.
Don't they run Hollywood? I'm there right now.
Yeah. This was news to me, too.
I'm sorry.
Surprise! But after about 2 years of therapy, I realized, how is it that a group of strangers who want me and my family dead care more about my Jewish heritage than I do? That's not fair. It's
true.
My heritage, and you can't have it. So, after rigging Animal Crossing New Horizons of all the serotonin I could amidst the 2020 lockdown, I began researching Judaism to learn more about myself.
Bro got so bored during quarantine. She got so bored that she's like, you know what? I'll Google this Judaism crap. Now, that's how bored she was. That was you can't take the jokes, Mo. You even... I don't think that's true. I think you only see like media cancellations of like this person's anti-Semitic, this person's anti-Semitic. Those people aren't even religious, bro. Like any of these elite Jews aren't even religious. Half of them are intermarried and their father's Jewish and their mother isn't even Jewish. Like, cause every Jew I know, like religious, like Jews, like they could all take the jokes. They're cracking jokes. I mean, I don't know why that it's like, I know why, because freaking some ethnically Jewish guy that's a billionaire got offended and then cancels people.
And one of the first things I learned was, according to Orthodox Jewish standards, a child is only Jewish if their mother is Jewish.
Uh-oh. She's coming to realization, guys.
So either the mother has a Jewish mother, or the mother must convert to Judaism. Otherwise,
before you
her
give birth.
kid's not Jewish, even if the father is. Which made the Juice of 87 incident make a lot more sense. Perhaps my grandma resented her daughter-in-law, not because of an apple juice stain on the linoleum, but due to the absence of this Orthodox standard in the family tree. A family tree that, from her perspective, would now end with my dad.
Yeah, that no wonder she was freaking so mad, bro. I mean,
when I learned this, part of me started to worry that this meant I wasn't actually Jewish, or
I don't want to say it. Guys, respect everybody and their beliefs.
I was horribly appropriating my dad's culture, or worst of all, I got doxxed for nothing? But the next thing I learned couldn't have come at a better time. One day, while sitting in on a Shabbat service over Zoom, one of the members played guitar. One day, while sitting in on a Shabbat service over Zoom,
Shabbat service over Zoom. Well, here's the thing. Like when people aren't as religious, like they'll do that because to accommodate for people that aren't as religious. But that means the people organizing it, the religious ones, aren't being, that's full on reform. I mean, that's not, that doesn't. Zoom doesn't make any sense because that means the rabbis have to be on Zoom also, like the religious ones. Like if someone that isn't religious, like drives to synagogue, like fine, because they're as religious and like, you know, whatever. But when it's that, I mean, yeah. The reason we're being weird about it is because you're not allowed to use electricity and electronics on Shabbos. That's why we're being funny about it, because it's just the irony, you know?
One of the members played guitar and sang a song called Lador Vador.
You're not allowed to play instruments either.
Which means from generation to generation in Hebrew. It's a Jewish phrase that refers to passing on our traditions, culture, and history from one generation to the next. Like lighting one candle and sharing its flame eternally.
Spread the light.
I immediately thought back to when my dad would show me how to play dreidel, and all the times we made matzo ball soup together. Even back to when he tried explaining another Jewish holiday, while I stared at him blank-faced eating gelt. I didn't know it until I heard that song, but all that he did, that was Lador Vador. And sure, I didn't know a lick of Hebrew, and neither did he.
You know what, Gael? Maybe she's Jewish, and her mother, maybe her mom's mom might be Jewish for all we know. I don't know. You know, she could look into that.
He still taught me about our family and what it meant to be Jewish.
Yo, isn't this shit in Minecraft, those temples?
No matter what anyone, including his own mother, would say, he didn't let the light go out.
Bro, gonna make me cry.
And it was in that moment, hearing that song, that I truly felt connected to my heritage for the first time. Since then, I've been slowly learning more and more about myself and, of course, making more and more Jewish friends.
I low-key feel like I'm glad you felt that, but like she's low-key like not religiously like I don't know how to feel about this. I don't know. It's very nice that she feels connected and happy to something. Yes, that's what I'll say.
Also struggle with this. I thought it was just a me thing. Thankfully, those who would argue that I'm not actually Jewish are a super small group of people that I have yet to meet.
Hi, my name's Jewboi. I became a rabbi last week.
And though I can empathize with where they're coming from, I feel like the world has changed and gotten a lot bigger, more complex. More importantly, I feel like there are issues we should be coming together on. Because I can assure you, an Orthodox Jewish person's lack of validation of my heritage isn't going to stop people like me, patrilineal Jewish people, from getting hate crimes.
That is a word.
Hate like
That's
this
true.
has always been
true. Hitler was killing anybody that had like any correlation at all Judaism. Like, shit, your cousin's Jewish. Gotta go. You gotta go.
Problem. It didn't go away when World War II ended. I and all of your Jewish friends can assure you of that.
And lately, it's become bigger, louder.
Was that a TikTok? Oh my gosh. Imagine uploading Jewish jokes on TikTok. That wouldn't be me at all.
I don't think non-Jewish people realize it, let alone know what to do to help. So allow me.
Oh.
Remember in history class
here's the
when
advice,
the teacher would
guys.
show us propaganda posters from decades, even centuries ago, and we would say, wow, those are so obviously horrible. It's so obviously conveying a dangerous message. How could anyone let this happen? And our teachers had to insist, though it seems obvious to us now, people did in fact shrug it off. And we know what that led to. Fast forward to today, I believe our modern day version of propaganda posters are dog whistles that circulate on social media. A dog whistle is basically propaganda that not only hides, but also thrives in plain sight. A lot of them will take the formula of a popular meme, but inject it with a sly dash of dog whistle. That way, when it's called out by the person or group being targeted by it, the user can just say, "What? Nah, don't read into it like that."
Oh, okay, I see. Well, why you always get so offended, bro? It was just a little meme. You dug a little too deep into it. A dog whistle's a dog whistle, right? Exactly. What you talking about?
Or they'll pass it off as, "It's just a meme. Don't be so sensitive." But I'll bet you 10 gilts I've already eaten that you have come across a dog whistle before. I mean, who hasn't procrastinated
my entire meme section on Discord
doing their homework by reading ridiculous conspiracy theories on Wikipedia till 2 in the morning?
Bro, I went down the flat earth one. Oh, man.
Stupid ones like how Mark Zuckerberg, Beyonce, and other powerful people or celebrities are secretly lizard people.
Well, that's
and
real.
They have exclusive meetings where they wear cloaks, do secret handshakes, and
least obvious fed. Guys, this is the least obvious fed. I mean, listen, I'm Jewish, and even I'm like, oh no, something's going on. And they're not inviting me. I'm a rabbi and they're not inviting me, guys. They're not inviting me. Low key though, I am low key sort of like I'm pretty awake, bro. I know how else to say it.
Drink fruit punch they stole from children. But lo and behold,
no, it's not that they stole from children, it's their blood.
Hold, that is a dog whistle. That was like an orchestra of dog whistles. On the surface, those sentiments sound like the perfect LOL XD random meme content. Because they're so ridiculous, right? Who would believe that?
Drinking the blood from yeah, it makes them younger.
Though these all originate from a very harmful piece of anti-Jewish propaganda written in 1903 called
is it the something of Zion,
Protocols of the Elders of Zion.
Yeah.
Jewish people unfortunately know this document very well, so hearing anyone make light of these conspiracy theories is a major
least obvious fed, guys. Least obvious fed.
Red flag. If you want to learn more about it, you can check out the United States Holocaust Memorial Museum's encyclopedia, which is linked in the description below. Now, of course, you could use one of these unknowingly, and that doesn't make you a horrible, irredeemable person.
What's happening? I'm reacting to this video called The Problem with Me Being Jewish, and I'm giving my amazing insight.
I've used dog whistles before without even realizing it, and I'm Jewish.
You're reading all
but
that?
That's the problem. If you aren't aware what dog whistles are in current circulation, you could unknowingly use them, pass them on to others, and alienate your Jewish friends. Or worse, put them in danger, as speaking up in an environment rampant with dog whistle users would force them to out themselves to very dangerous people. There's an awesome TikTok creator named Zara Zahava who's really good at breaking down the origins of old and new dog whistles in bite-sized videos. I highly suggest you head to her page whenever you have a second. I'm sure you'll learn something new. Because I can assure you, every time you brush off a dog whistle as just a joke, you lose a Jewish friend and gain a Yahtzee!
I make friends all the time. You know what? I mean, like, I don't know. There is some sort of line about it. Because, like, there are jokes. And, like, those jokes do have dog whistles, but they're also jokes, But then there's, like, okay, this is like more dog whistle than joke. And it's very hard. It's hard to differentiate between those two. And that's like where all the arguments happen of what's considered like really dark and what's considered like just dark humor. I don't know. I mean, because what ends up happening is the more you keep on going down the rabbit hole of dark humor, it eventually gets to the point where it's just there's like full-on racism and it's like, oh, that's hilarious. But it's like, no, that was just racism. But they're like, dude, it's just dark humor. I'm like, no, that was racism, I don't know.
Oh. Sorry to interrupt with my game of Yahtzee, a dice game made in 1956 by Milton Bradley.
That's
Can't even use
another
a
thing.
whistle.
If you use TikTok, you know it's kind of hard to talk about this stuff online since words like that are understandably considered naughty words.
Nazi? Guys, I just said the N-word. Oh my gosh.
And you'll get in trouble for using them.
Nazi.
And although that censoring system means well...
Does it not say, like, Nazis in literally, like, 3 of my titles on YouTube?
Helpful educational
monetized.
content like this sometimes
For now.
gets wrongfully flagged and punished because they use that naughty word. So although I can't say this word...
Hold up. She's, like, doing this entire thing. Meanwhile, you look at, like, my titles. Juvius vs Nazi zombies. Oh god, don't look at that one. Freaking Nazi salute. Guys, am I part of the problem?
Word on this platform as it would risk my video getting removed, and I will be placing a sponsor on this video to ensure
Mine's still up.
my awesome team gets paid should this video be demonetized. Words like this need to be said out loud in real life. And if you think my situation is bad, that's nothing compared to what Jewish people who are more open about their identity have to deal with.
Yo, bro, yeah, she low-key, she shouted me out, y'all. I'll be honest. I'll be honest. I'll be serious for a second. It is pretty bad. Unironically, it's a lot. It's really, really bad. There is a lot of anti-Semitism. It is a thing, and like, it's really, really, really bad. But what I've learned is that complaining and whatever doesn't really accomplish much. I mean, that came out really illusory. Like, just give up. That's not what I meant. It's just usually, in this day and age, people are so... It's kind of upsetting because the whole Kanye situation and because, like, there's been so many anti-Semitic guy on the news, people are, like, sick of hearing you call somebody anti-Semitic. They're, like, sick of hearing about it. But, like, if it didn't keep on happening, we wouldn't keep on talking about it. I don't know. Whatever, man.
I've had friends tell me how they've been harassed, stalked, literally hunted down and attacked by strangers in broad daylight.
Yeah, I had a few
because
friends get jumped.
they're Jewish. Yes, World War II is over, but anti-Jewish ideals are thriving. They've just evolved with the times, and we need to catch up. That's why I'm making this video. Being Jewish should be a happy experience and a peaceful existence. Everyone I've gotten to know so far in this journey has been nothing but welcoming. When a friend's mom found out I was Jewish, she sent me home with enough kugel to feed a horse. And a bunch of my Jewish friends and fellow Jewish creators helped me construct this video. Guys,
are we inspired? Did you learn a valuable lesson? There's low-key some education in there, low-key some links. That's pretty good. I don't know if she's Jewish, though. Actually, I do know. I'm a rabbi. I'm the one that's supposed to know. I don't think she's Jewish. She's not Jewish. Okay, there you go. Religiously. However you choose to identify and want to participate in, that's your thing and you're free to do that. Anyways, hope y'all enjoyed. Make sure to follow the Twitch so you can be a part of future streams like this. Enjoy the Discord server so you can give me some videos I should react to on stream. While you're here, you should watch this. I put so much effort into this and I think you'll enjoy it. Smash like, subscribe. Goodbye.